Hey, what's up everybody, this is Muth24, and today I'm doing another quick look at some of the Amiibo figures. I may have mentioned in one of the previous videos that I kind of just getting these figures as I go, so whatever ones the stores around me have are the ones that I'm grabbing. I was hoping to find some more Wave 2 Amiibos, but no such luck with the recent batch that I got. And Yoshi and Peach I got like right after Christmas, and then Donkey Kong and Link I picked up today. But anyways, I figured I'd go ahead and just look at these ones anyways, because I have 4 of them here that I hadn't covered yet. And understandable if a lot of people are kind of not that excited about these ones because a lot of people have already covered them before, but I figured what the heck, I'll cover them now. I will be having some more Wave 3 Amiibos coming beginning of February. I've ordered 5 of them at the moment, so I've got those pre-ordered. Those are coming for sure. So I will have those down the road if I don't find anything else between now and then. Hopefully I'll be able to find like Pit, Little Mac, and Captain Falcon, but I realize those are like the hardest ones to come by at the moment. So anyways, I'm just going to go down the row like always, like the box art on all these figures like I have with pretty much everybody else. I actually like Donkey Kong's box art the best out of some of them so far. I think it's just because there's such a stark contrast between that orange and yellow and his face there on the backdrop. Taking a look at Peach inside the box. Got a nice little pose there of her kind of holding her hand. I don't know if she's like actually blew a kiss or what. I want to say it's one of her taunt poses or one of her victory poses, but I'm not positive on that. Taking a look at the back of the box. Same basic stuff as all the other figures. Level up to 50. Got her there with the Villager and Link. Take her out of the case here. There was some very nice coloring on her dress in terms of the different shades of pink there, as well as the sort of gold and white trim around the sides, the lower part there. Sort of a same general paint application all over this thing, with it being sort of a flat color for like the hair and the dress and the gloves and the skin tone and all that. But I think it works just fine for this figure. I don't really feel like they needed to make any glossy bits there other than sort of the shine on the gold. Take a look at Yoshi. We have sort of this walking pose, sort of like he's tromping around. It's kind of funny. And I noticed with Yoshi, some of the other figures that they had at the store when I went to go get them, the white and green there wasn't painted quite right along the ridge there. Mine isn't perfectly rounded, but it's a little bit better than the ones that I'd seen at the same store. And I want to say I got these guys. I think I got Peach and Yoshi from my local Target, and I'm sure it was just the batch that they had. It's not like the store's fault or anything, but occasionally there will be some where their paint apps aren't quite perfect. Anyways, on the back, same thing as always. There's Yoshi and Diddy Kong in the little picture, and then getting them out of the box. I'd say Yoshi's got a nice little sort of animated pose there. Nothing super exciting compared to some of the other ones like Fox's Dash and Mario's, Fireball there. But it is still kind of a cool little pose. I'm glad they did something different than him just standing there or whatever. I wouldn't have actually minded one of him like throwing the egg or having his tongue sticking out, but I realized that probably would have made a lot smaller pieces attached to this thing that would have made him more easily breakable. So I get why they didn't do that. As for Donkey Kong, he's one of the bigger Amiibos out there right now. And you can definitely tell just by looking at him in the box that, with his fists kind of hanging out there, that he is a pretty bulky figure there. Looking at the back, we have him fighting Samus. And then pulling him out of the box. He does have a little clear bit to hold him up on the little trophy base there, but it's hidden quite well, I think, behind his legs. I mean, you can kind of see it there, but when he's up with all the other Amiibos, I don't think it's really nearly as noticeable, simply because it's in the back there and his legs kind of cover it. I like that quite a bit. Much like with Diddy Kong, I like the fur sort of look here. Got some nice shading there along his legs and his underarms and all that. And again, the nice differentiation of the textures between the sort of hands and feet and his mouth and chest there from the fur all over the rest of him. And I like the little flap of the tie there. I think it's a nice little touch. And then finally, getting to Link, we have some nice shiny silver and blue and gold and red there on the shield. Great detail on the sort of the Skyloft crest there and the Hylian logos and all that. The Master Sword, a little less exciting, but it does look pretty good. There's not really much bleed over on the paint up there, which is nice. And then on the back there we have him fighting Mario with his up and B spin attack. Popping him out of the box. Link is one of the figures where they have those colored clear stand bits that I'm not real hot on compared to the just default clear ones. It's a yellow, I suppose, to go with the sort of Triforce color. But the fact that he's such a skinnier figure and that it's only attached to the knee there, I'm not real keen on that. I wish they would have done just a straight clear color like they did for Donkey Kong and the Wii Fit Trainer. However, the rest of the figure has some really nice details. Here you can see on the sheath for his sword. Got a lot of nice little gold bits running along the blue. You got the sort of sewed bits there up on the top of his hat. The difference in sort of texture between his hair and the hat and the rest of his clothes, the little pouches here on the back of his belt, the gauntlets here on his arms. You can even see some of the chainmail underneath his tunic there, the boots and the pants, and his face looks quite nice. It doesn't look nearly as sort of cartoonishly goofy as I mentioned with my Marth figure, and that might have just been my Marth, but yeah, definitely like the fact that his eyes are more angular on this Link here. And we even have a little bit of a color differentiation there between the majority of his hat and the edge there. It looks a little bit lighter on the end. I think it just makes it look better, makes it look more realistic there. Like it was sort of, worn for him running through all his adventures and wearing the same outfit the whole time. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this set of Amiibos. Like I said, I'll have some more coming in February, some more brand new ones because they'll be Wave 3. But I'm really enjoying these figures so far. And if I find Captain Falcon, Little Mac, and Pit sometime between now and then, I'll definitely do a little unboxing of all those figures as well. So that's pretty much it for this, and with that, I will see you guys next time.